It's not just about going, this is a good dilapidated one or a turnkey property or whatever. Sometimes you need to think outside the box. Amortization, a bit of a difficult one to say that. Right, everybody, welcome. So we're going to be doing a series now where I break down each of the properties that we've purchased over the years in our property portfolio breakdown. So if you've come halfway through in the series, don't forget to go all the way back to the beginning, watch them all the way through one after the other, and then we'll do a summary at the end. Hopefully you're going to find this really interesting and kind of my journey on our property breakdown, which you'll see in other videos I feed in as a general thing. So here you're going to get the real meaty information. And then that information will be summarized at the end. So when you watch other videos and I say, so our property portfolio is XYZ, then you'll understand where that comes from. So you can watch these videos over and over again. Nice little series. And as I say, if you've come in halfway through, don't forget to go back to the beginning and watch them all the way through. Otherwise they won't make sense. So we'll do property number 6 now. We're on to property number 6. Right, this one here is a bit of an unusual one. So basically the previous property that we purchased was a house which we did up and have done some work to. Please check out the previous video on that one. This is in the same street. So this was a 2-bed house. Yeah. And what was funny about this particular one was the property in the last video, number 5, it has like an access path down the side of it. It's actually a tunnel. So there's a part of the building that's a bit of a floating freehold. So you've got one building's like that, and then our building's like that. So the two freeholds are above each other, a bit like a block of flats, but it's actually a house, so a floating freehold. Not really a problem. Some people get a bit worried about it and so on, but we wanted to actually obtain the tunnel, as we refer to it. It's actually a pathway, but it goes underneath the building. And we wanted to obtain that from the neighbouring property, because if we own that, then it makes remortgaging, refinancing a little bit easier for us on that building. And also, if we wanted to convert that building into 2 flats at a later stage, then we would probably need that tunnel in order to form one of the entrances for the flats. So we asked the owner and they said they were willing to sell it, but only if we bought this property from them, which was in an absolute poop state, basically. The back of the building was falling down and the rest of it. I didn't really want to do this because this is 2021. It was just before everything started going crazy with the property prices. Wasn't really sure what was going on. But I agreed to buy this particular property for £180,000. And on the basis that we obtained this tunnel, because the tunnel unlocked potential in the property that we just purchased in under number 5 for another date. So this was a key strategic move to do that. It wasn't really about buying this particular property. We didn't really need another one at that stage. We were still wondering what was going on in the world, 2021. So we purchased this, we did all of that up, and we then managed to remortgage it for 230k, or the end value was that. So we've created 50k's worth of equity, but by owning that tunnel and being able to divide those 2 flats, we're turning that previous property that we said was worth about 270 into 2 2-bed flats, which are probably worth about, in this particular area in the current market, around about £200,000 each. So we're turning that property into a £400,000 property. Ooh. This blue pen's dying a bit, isn't it? But I don't know why you do that. I always feel like you did that like to shake the ink down or something. But anyway, we'll see if it works in a second. Oh, look at that. Magic. It does work. Anyway, so we've created £400,000 worth of equity, or future equity, if you like. This is obviously not quite been unlocked yet. But you can see that that is £130,000 plus the £50,000. So by buying this property, not only have we created £50,000, we've also added 130 future value to this particular property. So you're looking at £180,000. Obviously, we would have to do the work to the property, which might eat, well, will eat into the £100,000. But I'm hoping £130,000. But I'm hoping that it won't cost £130,000 to divide the property into 2 flats. If it does, then we won't bother doing it. But our budget price for that would probably be about £60,000 to £70,000 because we do a lot of the work ourselves. Obviously, there's lots of building regs and things, and we can sort out that electrical issue where we can't have a proper earth and we have to have all the plastic fittings on it and the rest of it. So there's a good opportunity to do those things. So you can see by buying this property number 6, although it wasn't particularly on our radar and this wasn't the world's best price for it, we still managed to get some equity out of it after doing it up. I think we were in for about 18 grand on that one, maybe 20. So we're talking about really a net profit of about 30k there once you have the costs of 20k back in. So 30k we've created there and obviously funded that, and then we've got the 400k potential in the future. So that's property number 6. Yeah, a strategic move really, and I think that's important for people to realise. And you'll come on to see another strategic move that we've made in one of the later videos. Really, it's not just about going, this is a good dilapidated one or a turnkey property or whatever. Sometimes you need to think outside the box and see what other potential these properties are going to give to you. And this is a future value. Obviously, it's not something that we've realised now. This is potential for the future. Don't forget to subscribe. It will give you a little alert and you'll be able to see that we've uploaded a new video. And don't forget to comment below. That actually helps the algorithm and it will then pump the video out to a wider audience and hopefully help more people that will be of interest. So subscribe, like, comment. There are 3 things to do. Thank you for watching the video all the way through.